Hello, members and dismembers of the human race. Today we're going to be looking at a dungeon that we think, my friend and I rather, think might be the best farming dungeon right now in the game as of June 16th. And it's right here actually in the Fractured Peaks, the Bear Tribe Refuge area. There's a thing called the Hallowed Glacier, the thing being a dungeon called the Hallowed Glacier, and it's only accessible by quest. You have to do some quest lines in this area, and once you unlock this, you end up actually unlocking one of the strongholds down here. You do a quest in, I believe, the Rimscar Cavern, and then once you do that, you come back and you talk to the chieftain, and then you actually unlock this dungeon. This dungeon is not here until you get this quest, and the other kicker is that you can't, or you don't want to complete this quest, because once you complete this quest, I believe the dungeon disappears and you can no longer access it. So if I guess you don't have it anymore because you did the quest, you probably just need to find a friend who has it and maybe run it with them, or take their dungeon while they're doing their own thing, or make a friend who potentially has that dungeon. As you can see now, I'm pretty much just running through this instance of the dungeon of the Hallowed Glacier. It's a pretty short dungeon. The reason why it's so good is because there are so many small packs of elites. It's a fairly linear dungeon. It's very short, and it never changes. So the layout is always the same. And the spawns do change slightly, but the number of spawns should maintain to be pretty consistent. And the spawn points aren't really far from each other. So you can get through this dungeon very, very quickly. My build, as you can see, is not the best at farming, so I wouldn't be getting the 10 million XP per hour rate, but I'm still getting, millions of XP per hour. Someone with a very, very, very efficient build that, can one-shot elites really quickly, or, pull in very easily, not be CC'd, very fast run speed, or just very fast movement, you could probably end up reaching even 12 million XP per hour, I'm pretty sure. People in my chat were actually watching me do this, and they wanted to jump on board, try it out themselves, and people were actually telling me that they were getting anywhere between, I think someone said they're getting about 8 million XP per hour, another person said they're getting at least 10 million XP, and some people said they could potentially go higher if, they just had the right build, or they had the right items with them at the time. And we don't have the biggest sample set, so I'm pretty sure there are people out there who could end up just destroying this dungeon and probably getting even higher. We don't know for sure, but this is what we got. And we know for sure you can get 10 million XP per hour, however. And this is just solo. This is not in a group. This is just purely solo. The thing is, you just need to make sure that you have the quest available on your realm. So we're going to go ahead now and jump over to a clip of me kind of explaining the optimal route that my friend and I found out that we enjoy. There might be a better one out there, but this is the one I've been taking during stream, and it seemed to work out really, really well for me. All right, this is the dungeon route that I like to take. It's one of the more optimal routes. There might be better ones, but basically we start in the beginning here. We always go down here at the fork, down towards the right. You want to skip over the mobs until you find the elites. They're here. You want to just kill them as fast as you can. If you do notice that there are aura people, like the I call them purple men, you want to kill the purple men ideally. Once you dispose of the elites, you just want to move. You don't have to really kill the rest of these, unless you want to kill them, it's fine. Now you want to just go into this room. You only need to kill the bone bender to raise the barrier. Once you get through here, you just go down. If you're a sorceress, you can teleport over that. I messed up, but go down here. Just kind of ignore everything. Here, there's some elites normally in here. You want to get past this and get into this. I'm going to call this an alcove. You want to get into this alcove here. Kill all the elites that follow you in. Sometimes you'll get elites like in this room. Yeah, they're a little bit farther this time around. Sometimes they're right by that alcove, so it's best just to kind of go into that alcove to lure them in. Now you want to go around this corner here, and then same thing here. There's going to be elites sometimes here, and always in this alcove. Looks like they're stacked this time here, so here's all these elites. So if you have ways to break CC, be invulnerable, stuff like that, very strong here, especially something with a vacuum effect, like the Rainment's chest or the Whirlwind, Barbarian Whirlwind, because you pull in the aura, the purple men, and you just kill them in your AoE. Here you just ignore everything. Sometimes elites are right here at this corner, but go to the left here, go into this alcove. There's none here, so we can just skip it. Sometimes there's some in the alcove. We're going to skip it this time. We're going to go down this way into this next alcove down below. There's elites here, so we'll kill them. There's a purple man. Killing the purple men will save you a lot of time. Unfortunately, I do not have a suck, so we struggle a lot to kill these types of groups because the purple men are very hard to find a lot of times. As you can see, this is taking a lot longer than it should. And then we go down to this alcove. Sometimes elites here, sometimes not. It really just depends on the spawn. We kill elites here. Again, breaking CC is very important. Go through here. If you feel like you haven't found enough of the elites, sometimes this arm right here will have some. So you just check this arm. You don't have to go all the way back up, just halfway through is enough. If you see them, just kill them. If not, go back. Now we just go up to this arm. Sometimes there are elites in here, sometimes there's not. This time around, I don't think there will be any. There's none. And then here is the boss that guards the bloodstone. You just kill this guy and you're done. And you just basically go ahead and reset the instance. And that's it. Pretty simple. Alright, hopefully all y'all loved the video. Give me a thumbs up if this worked for you. Comment down below if it didn't. Or if it did. It seemed to be pretty good for us, so I'm just hoping everyone else finds it to be a pretty good XP farm. Hopefully Blizzard doesn't nerf this, so you guys just jump on that right now. And like I said, if you don't have the quest available to you, try to find someone who has a world where it is, and see if you can either piggyback off of theirs by either joining them, you know, to do a farming session with them, or maybe they'll just let you use it while they're going around doing hell tides or something like that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, you know, hit the bell, and also check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Cooterz, Cooterz, same as my YouTube channel. And remember, everyone, somebody out there loves you, and I'll see you guys next time.